Go. Welcome to the Conscious Hour. Today I'm going to be showing you a video of the impacts that were from the Iran attack on Israel. You won't see this in the Western media. Nope, it ain't there, folks. But it was massive, and they haven't stopped. So back in, I think it was about last year, April or so, or May, there was a video released of a drone going over and surveilling all of Israel, everything, all the assets of Israel. Why did they do that? They did it was very simple. They aren't interested in killing innocent victims like Israel does. They're interested in neutering the military-industrial complex of the Zionists because of the massive war crimes and ethnic cleansing and all the things they're doing. So this video you'll see right now is from Mahmoud, and I highly recommend that everybody watch Mahmoud. You can watch him on YouTube. It's Mahmoud OD. And let's just show you what is going on here.
This is the Conscious Hour. This is an update, and Israeli media is starting to talk about how they're being hit. So this is Mahmoud. Check him out. He's on YouTube. Mahmoud and then OD. He gives you lots of information that you will never see broadcast in the United States, other than on Facebook. Thank you, Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and all those platforms that you can post stuff that people can see it, since the mainstream media is paid off.
So there were more than 300, up to 500 missile strikes, and they weren't just in Haifa or in cities. They were all over, taking out strategic targets of the IDF centers, and it isn't finished. They will completely eliminate all of the, we'll call it strategic assets for military and for the country. Why are they doing this? It's real simple. Because of the genocide, because of the disrespect for all cultures, and most of all because they want to do one thing. They want to accomplish the mission, the Greater Israel Project, which means steal all the land, erase all the indigenous people so they can build their Viva Las Vegas coastline. So again, the attack is...
This is the Conscious Hour. This is an up.
And for just another flashback here, you can watch.
Thank you, Facebook and
happening here. Let's do it one more time here.
TikTok and Instagram and all those platforms that you can post stuff that people can see it, since the mainstream media is paid off.
Still up. Oh. There you go. And this went on all night long. This is Tel Aviv, but they did Haifa, they did the airports, they did the command center. They eliminated the Knesset. I mean, I'm chuckling because of the arrogance and the disrespect that Israel's had for the Palestinian people for so long. It's kind of like the bully in the backyard, constantly harassing you and throwing rocks at your kids, or stealing their baseballs or basketballs, or stealing somebody's car. That's what Israel's been doing. Yeah, they look at these people like they're vermin, when in fact they've been around thousands of years. So the Conscious Hour is about one thing. It's about us waking up and realizing that, we call ourselves Christians, then let's start acting like it. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Love yourself. Try that one. And no more wars. No more escalation. Maybe we'll learn from this. And it's not over, folks. Remember, Netanyahu fled the country. 2 days ago, he got on his big Zion Air Force One. Zion, I love that. the Zionist Air Force One and flew out of the country. That shows you he has lots of courage to stay around after he created this intense genocide ethnic cleansing. He escapes and leaves everybody behind him. Kind of ironic. And as you know from Western media, you're starting to see a lot more broadcasts about how Israel is fed up with Netanyahu and fed up with the IDF. And they realize that their country is being destroyed. Now, there's a Zionist faction, which are some of the Israelis. They're moving into unbombed territories, again, still stealing homes and just being disrespectful for life. So, people say, oh, you're against Jewish people. This has nothing to do with the Jewish people. This has to do with an ideology, a mental disorder that some people can think that they're superior to all others. And it's been that way for a long time. But now in 2025, it's literally Judgment Day. Will the military-industrial complex, which is the United States, Great Britain, and all these other countries, finally understand that war is not the answer? I don't think they ever will, because of the military-industrial complex. They're there just to make money, and they don't care if you're collateral damage at all. Not at all. So, yeah, if you've got any comments, leave some comments. Anybody that's out there wants to leave some comments, I'd love to hear from you. And again, this is the first one that we've posting and testing out this new software from StreamYard.com. So with that, I will end this broadcast to learn more about how this thing works. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Otro video. End the stream. Not yet. End stream. Okay.